The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they try the right side here. And this one goes nowhere.
Testing here in the booth. This game has booted up extremely fast here. We have the Denver Broncos, Miami Dolphins balling out in our final AFC Wildcard game, Devastation Live Season 34 playoffs. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Denver versus Miami. The versus 6 seed. Denver and Miami played it in the regular season. The Denver Broncos got the best of them, but here they are in their playoff rematch. Two good defensive squads. Miami maybe a little more capable on offense. See what goes on here. 3rd and 12 coming up. And the Dolphins will run a jet sweep for 3 yards here, which gets them a pass, which is a pretty good idea, actually. And we'll be punting the ball here early. We'll see what's up. See what the Broncos can do on offense. And Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Here's a fucking punt. I called this earlier. Talk about me calling that shit on point, dude. Look at this punt. It's unbelievable. Miami they are an unbelievable punting team. Told everybody about the punting, man. It is just we'll see what goes on here. The Broncos got to be careful, got to make sure that they get out of their end zone here and don't shoot their own dick off here or something stupid. And welcome to the show. Denver backed up early. Watch out for the RPO or stretch alert looky here. And this is just a run up the middle, and it's going to be a safety. The Broncos can't get out of their end zone. You've got to be careful there.
These two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out
got to be a little more creative than that. They're running an I formation just up the middle there. The Broncos is going to Nah. You got to be a little more creative versus Jake there. He's going to hit you in the backfield with if you run the ball there. It's too easy there. So Miami's up 2-0 early on the punt safety, which again, by the way, I called how good of a punting team Miami was earlier in our radio show. Saying pick six yourself, but you got to.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Gotta be a little creative. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Drinking a little hot ski. Welcome to the show, bitch. We got Philly. We got Oakland. We got the Chargers who won a playoff game earlier today. Welcome to the show. Everyone joining on chat. Dr. Ice Punch again here in the booth. Wildcard round. Season 34. Rosen in the pocket. Moving around. Look at those blockers. Setting guys up. And he's going to throw it here. An aggressive catch. He's going to come down with the completion. This is going to be down to their 34-yard line. And that is what a completion there. Whoa. Wow. That'll fucking.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
What's my call, Marty? Big Bugs. My call on who wins the game? I got Miami winning the game here. I don't think. How many times did Omar cry like a baby back? Bitch in Twitch? Uncountable number. Over under, I mean over 20 for sure. It's you'd have to really have somebody doing some math. I don't have time for that, but yeah, it's going to be a huge number for sure. Oh yeah, it's going to get rough here. We'll see, especially with the Jake, how he's going to motion people, run the ball up the middle here. Successful sometimes, not successful other times. Jake is going to be frustrated. Oh boy, almost busted that for a touchdown right there. Reed, 4 carries, 12 yards. He's the big weapon. Denver's got a good defense, but I don't know if they're going to be able to eventually stop this kind of slow-moving train of the Dolphins. They just kind of slowly wear you down, and they don't have to score on every possession, but 3 points here, 3 points there, blah, blah, blah. It just slowly grinds away at your gears. Here come. Oh, nice. Look at this run up the middle. And most guys will try to cut that out of the side. Look at how the Dolphins stay inside there. I would never run the ball like that because I am fucking terrible at running. Great run there. Calls a stretch, but basically runs it like a dive. Well done. Now the Broncos, let's see what they're made of here. Going to have to pull out all the stops. Let's see if they can shut these guys down. It's hard to score versus good teams in the red zone. Miami out of the goal line. They're going to give it to the fullback up the middle, and I think he had a hole right up the gut, and he kind of actually tackled himself there. Miami is going to come out again in a no huddle. Dozen's going to move a couple guys around. Denver in, looks like a 4-3, and this is an easy touchdown. No contest here whatsoever. He saw them in a standard defense, not a goal line set, not a 4-4, and just no huddles, that nonsense. Too easy. Obviously, probably should call timeout there. Get to a real run-stopping defense, because that's just going to be cakewalk. And just like that, Miami is up 9-0 here. 3:31 to go here in the first.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And the Broncos only had one play. It was a safety. You'll see here this Miami 34 bear. I have this in my playbook. I do not run it that much. But you will see it here out of the Dolphins, and they are bringing the 4-4 here. See if they got Grinkle lined up as a big guy, and there is a flag on the play. What is this? Is this false start? It is. 1st and 15 coming up. And I'm in the booth here by myself, Dr. Ice Punch. Welcome to the show. Anybody else wants to join in, please stream chat, call in button, and join me. If the Broncos throw a pick or something or turn this ball over, this could be bad. Here comes the Broncos with a pretty good carry here.
That would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That was huge after being behind the
I think we are going to get a Carolina San Francisco game going on sometime around now. I'm not sure. We'll see when it pops up. We'll be getting two games at once. Broncos here are going to run an inside zone. I don't know if that is going to work versus the Dolphins all night long. We'll see. We're set out of the gun, and Miami looks like they might send some heat here. There's a superstar over there off to the side. Let's see if Omar throws an out route, but Miami making some adjustments here. That looked like he's going to run it. He's going to throw the little dig route there. That's going to be open. First down.
Right at the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him. And really
Brissett here now out of a strong formation. Fullback out there in that power look. Baker is motioning like he's going to come in for the run, but look out for the RPO and look out for the stretch alert looky. And the Dolphins get more pressure up the gut. And you're going to see Miami move guys around and put guys on zones and stuff that you aren't used to. It can become frustrating at times. Big nickel over G. See what they run out of here. You're going to see a variety of stuff from cover 6, lock, palms, blitzes, man, you name it. We'll see how much Miami pulls out of their tool shed tonight. They have it all. And Miami will give up a play on you. There's a big completion for the Broncos. This is close up the sideline. But a lot of their completions they give up are just a gamble for you to fuck up later. So don't get too excited.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
Honestly, if you keep the routes too short versus the Dolphins, that's just what they like to do. There's nobody better at picking out short passes in the league than the Dolphins. You have to kind of stretch the field a little bit. Broncos up the middle here. Big first down run for about 12 yards. This is a good drive for the Broncos, who are down 9. This is just what they need here. Even 3 points is big for them. They're going to come out in 3 tight ends and tell the Dolphins that they're going to run the football. Watch out for this. Oh boy, guys, everyone's in the backfield here. Oof. I disagree with Tommy Wild here, who's got a chat, says needs a TD. I don't think they need a touchdown. I think that they just need to get on the board. get a little settled here. And again, more Miami in the backfield. Minus 3-yard gain on this one.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the
Third
inside
and 11. Two tight ends are going to be out here for the Broncos. See what they call. Brissett throwing this ball to nobody in particular. This could be intercepted. What is he doing? I got it. Yeah, so that's a wrong button press of some sort. That could have been bad. That was not good, man. It's got to be a. It's got to be a wrong button press or something. They're gonna knock this through. 9-3. Denver getting back in it. Not a wrong button. High point passes, number one. I think they don't usually work, and if you do get your hands on the ball, gets tipped, and it can be an interception most of the time. Omar with the solid response back about your wife's muff, mom's muff. Bad news here. No, we don't have COVID yet, but I am down to my last bag of hot fries. It's a major concern for me. Gonna have to make a run to the storm at some point. These are unbelievable. Andy Cap, my buddy. Stream is brought to you by Handicap Hot Fries. There is no trans fat in this bag.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive,
Miami here running another jet sweep. Oh, I thought that was a jet sweep.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25.
Yes, Billy, anything you want, I'll send it right to you because that's what you get in Dev Nation, everything you want. Welcome to the show. Rosen, under the gun, 2nd and 10. He's got the streak there he's looking for. And Rogan's going to take off here for a few yards. It's a good run here.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I
chewing all crazy like that. Bugsy, you chew like a normal person?
Flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Into a positive gain.
Give me that cold deliciousness. 3rd and 3 here. We'll see what the Dolphins do. Boy, the sidelines there look open. Let's see if Rosen's going to throw a little out route to the wide receiver here, or if he is just going to run it. They are going to stick with the run, and the Broncos can't muscle up here and stop this ball, man. You gotta fucking go down on that. You gotta get after it. Again, Dev Nation Live, we're in season 34 here, Madden 20. This is our 5th season of the cycle. Wildcard playoffs, we had Jacksonville versus the Chargers earlier, Detroit versus New Orleans. The scores are on the board here over to my left. And we do have San Francisco versus Carolina going on in a bit. Oh, here's a face mask. And that's going to be a big, huge gain, about 20 yards. This is going to bring Miami up to the 38-yard line. It's the second quarter here. Miami up 9-3 on the Broncos. 6:26 to go here in the second. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth, trying to do my best to call this game. This is our online connected franchise, Madden CFM here. Let's see here. As an RPO look, and oh boy, Omar goes for it, and oh, look at this. Looks like this might be a fucking run for a touchdown, but maybe Miami jukes, or I don't know how. That was a weird animation how he latches on to that.
Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
Yeah, man, I think that some of these zones that the Broncos are playing, they're going to have to start bringing up some safeties and get up in Miami's grill here. They're just way too far back at this point to stop this. Again, Miami is going inside, outside. They're doing everything here, and it's off kind of just basic stuff. Stretches, dives. Kind of these big power packages having their way here. TD here would kind of bust this game open a little bit. Still lots of time, though. We're only in the second quarter here. 5:49 to go here. Is Easter tomorrow? Welcome to the fucking show, bitch. I made borscht today. We're doing an Easter egg hunt in the house. And I might actually be having a wine tour tonight. Where me and my wife will set up glasses of wine throughout the household and stop in and have a sip. Different rooms, though. Reed, a big, easy up the middle here for another 11 some odd yards or whatever.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. All runs on this drive.
Can't stop the Dolphins with 2 deep safeties all game. It's just not going to happen. You know, here's a fucking good play by an interior lineman. Walton goes backwards here. 4 yards.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
And we're seeing this 2 deep safety look from the Broncos. Those guys have to be in the box. They have to be in a bear look of some sort, or you're just going to get fucked up. Boy, and here's Rosen. He might go for the end zone here. Let's see. Check it down. He's going to throw it deep, and here's the classic streak, and the Broncos are not prepared. This is bad. Oh, and it's just an easy dot TD, dude. That is Trifus Football 101. I didn't allow that versus Jake or Max ever playing them, and I can't believe when I watch people get that throw tossed in their dick. Yikes, 16-3 here, and the Miami Dolphins are up. Oof. That is fucking tough. Broncos had a good drive last. Ooh, here's a fucking. What's the Dolphins going for a strip? Why are you doing this? Broncos, or Dolphins getting a little aggressive here. They put the the Dolphins a little aggressive. Put the Broncos up now to the 45-yard line. The Broncos need a decent drive here. Points would be big. Even to go down 10 with how this has been going down. Well, Jake was ripping for the face mask, though. Jake was there swiping at the ball. He deserved the flag.
On 2nd down now.
Oh, and here's a big run by the Broncos. This is going to go down to the...
Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run.
Listen, if you get caught by a Trifus in a bunch or trip set from a tight end in the red zone, you don't know what you're doing. That's not something I would allow. Oh, the face mask gives the Broncos a nice lift. And then a huge run down to the 9. This is a great counter punch. This is a good response. If the Denver Broncos can punch this in, man, we are right back at it. And the Dolphins going to press. They got some safety up. This is a good look. Brissett is going to hand it off, and Dolphins get caught on the line, but the Dolphins are going to be able to make up. That was lucky, man.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
That was... The Dolphins got caught as a defensive tackle there. That was probably going to be the Broncos' best shot. We'll see if we see an RPO here. Careful here. Broncos out of the gun. We got, it's a spread formation. And Brissett is going to eat it here. I mean, I don't think the Broncos are ever committed to throwing the football here in this situation. They are not. They are not their bread and butter. But a field goal's big. And put them down 6. It is down 10, excuse me, 16-6. Miami up 10, 2:19 to go. Broncos kicking off. Everybody's got all their timeouts. Dev Nation Live Season 34 Wildcard playoffs in the AFC up here rocking out. Got Dr. Ice Punch in the booth, and we have a slew of dudes from our league in on chat. We have Big Bugs 9, it's Oakland. Representing 90 is Miami. Too Tall Jones 73 is the Houston Texans. We have Flying Society Jets. Our boy Alvin, KC, Kansas City.
First down Miami as they get set.
Two other dudes in here. Tampa Bay's in chat. Here we go. Here's a pitch from the Dolphins, and they're going to take this not too far. Tommy Wild, the Detroit Lions, won a playoff game for the first time. God knows how fucking long. Let's go here. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to
Great formula for Miami early. Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show.
AG Fan 3 now in the booth with me over here in the stream calling on our Discord panel.
I can't hear you.
On 2nd and 9.
I got it.
Rosen, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You can't hear me?
Big Shaq loss.
No, I can't. I fixed my stuff.
Great job
I had my volume thing. There's actual power on and off, and I hit it.
What you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
All right, look at this. 16-6. Broncos still in it.
Still in it. They just scored a field goal. Get themselves back in the game. Now, I held Mahomes to nothing passing it. Listen, you have to send everybody, spy, and contain all in the same play. It's complicated, but you can't let Mahomes sit there. Get too much time. Miami with a huge carry up the middle here on 3rd and 15. They convert here. First down.
Ouch. Ooh. Especially in up the middle play. Is there a game on after this?
49ers and the Panthers are supposed to be playing at 8:15. It's 8:36. I got nothing.
Well, then it doesn't. It's okay because the longer that this is on the big screen, the better.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Miami gonna no huddle here. There's 59 seconds to go. They're moving to his run 2nd and 4. They can afford a pass. Parker, when you see that, that is either going to be a corner route to the side or man over there by that guy. Put him in motion to get him open. And the Dolphins flipping the plays. This is Trey Y flex. They're an audible here.
I've never seen this formation before.
No, yes, we rarely see this one. Y is going to be wide open here. Oh, this is like a 7-yard gain of some sort. Oh, maybe it's longer than that.
Easy play. That linebacker's not going to make it there in time.
I just got totally owned. And I'll tell you what, if the Dolphins get 3 here, that's going to be a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
And here it's going to be a spread look for the Dolphins. They're going to throw this ball down the field into kind of a coverage area, but heads up.
Second there, I thought that said 8.
That's a little bit of a dangerous pass there. Ends up being an incompletion. No blood there on first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Rosen moving dudes around here. He's oh boy. Oh boy. And this is just an these guys oh no.
Wow, wide open.
And he's pulling out. Oh boy, Omar flips his defensive play and gets punched in the dick here. This is blown. There's only a couple minutes to start this drive, and Miami goes 7 plays, 76 yards in a matter of minutes. I hear the replays over here on the side. What are the Broncos doing? And there's nobody over there. Look at. Oh, this is. Oh, the replay is just hard to watch.
Now I see what happens.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, we do know that when Omar flips or audibles, things do get wonky. His centers and guards like to go into different positions, like play wide receiver, running back.
Listen,
once in a while.
I know I'm all too familiar with this. If you give the Dolphins a free touchdown, you are in a heaping pile of shit trouble. Let's see if the Broncos are going to go deep here down the middle. And they're gonna test Baker. This is in coverage and might be intercepted. It's not. There's about 4 Dolphins there. Brissett is 2 for 4 for 40 yards, having himself a ball game here early. Miami up 23-6, man. If the Dolphins get to 30 points, you can probably wrap this game. Broncos, their ceiling for points is about 12. Heads up, Dev Nation live here, season 34 playoffs. Dr. Ice Punch in the booth with KG Fan 3 over in our stream chat. Colin, way on the other side of the screen there. We're set now. Tell you what, here's a screen. This is not a half bad idea. This is going to be a big carry, and Sweet's going to go down the sideline and a huge gain.
Actually, a good call.
Really good call. He
Screens don't usually work as well in this game. Or at least I haven't seen many running back screens work that well in this game.
Well, most of us are good enough to switch. He actually catches Jake there. Normally Jake switches into the users here, but he catches him with his pants down. Broncos, if they get a field goal, keep them at least with a pulse of some sort. But oh boy, Broncos got a guy down the field. This could be picked off. Oh, it's not. It's a completion. Oh boy, that's a dangerous throw. That is a big completion, and that is probably going to put them in field goal range here, and they're going to try to kick it. Get them to 9.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 54 yards away.
And Broncos are going to drill this one. They're going to score.
So a big play before
4 points for the Broncos, but I'll tell you what, I don't know who gets the ball at halftime. I blacked out. Better hope it's them.
That's a big field goal, though.
It is. I mean, if they get a fumble sick or something like that, something bounces in their direction.
What if they get the if they get the ball at half?
I think Denver gets it at half because the Miami Dolphins punted to the Broncos and then the safety happened. So I'm thinking Denver gets the ball here.
A safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
It's just I'm taking a
path didn't go anywhere.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feel
Broncos allowing 200 yards here in the first half. Kind of playing out the last couple minutes here. Slowly, Carolina, San Francisco on the stage next. The Niners a big underdog in the game, but I guess you never know.
After a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. So we're at halftime of this AFC
and yeah, see Miami's kicking it to the Broncos here. We'll see if the Broncos can come on the field here, get a touchdown, make this, get to 17 or something like that. 16, excuse me. Max wins again 1.
If that's not a
a fucking Trifus something or other.
If it's not,
Jesus.
I hope they join the league.
Obviously, that's got to be a joke. Max wins again 1. At least give us a foul, you fucking clown. Welcome to the show, Dev Nation Live. Brissett here. Going to run it out of the strong formation. This will be a good carry. He's Sweet with 11 rushes for 73 yards. Going to have to keep him moving.
Sweet is not bad.
No.
He's always been a little fast. He's got a little juke. And once in a while we get the mini swerve going.
I'm guessing Max wins again. High 2 again. My bet would be this is our pro gamer buddy here, Deliverance, on another Twitch handle. That's be my guess, but we'll see.
Max wins again. I like the 1 at the end, too.
Obviously,
Because I guarantee you he went for Max wins again, and there's somebody that's Max wins again, so he had to add the 1.
if Max is actually logged into Twitch with multiple accounts, I have to give him credit. That is a new level of fucking jerking off to your own self. 3rd and 3 coming up here. Dolphins moving a bunch of dudes around. They're in a 4-4 actually. And the
He wants to be able to see him
up
from
here. Be
2 different
careful.
perspectives.
Oh boy. This tackle from behind. I'm not gonna lie, when Omar threw us, I thought he was throwing to the slant. I didn't even see the running back there, or I don't know where the fuck that is.
Well, it was perfect when, as soon as he threw it, you saw the linebacker kind of take a step back. I mean, I'm not saying he would have intercepted it, but that little step back maybe gave him the catch.
Brissett now gonna tuck it down and get a nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Speed, the guys he makes miss. I had the same problem. This is like a 4-yard backwards pass, and this guy is just. How many guys he's juking? He makes 3 guys miss on that play.
Can a normal dev person get like superstar abilities or anything?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, that's the weird part. It's like, how do those work when like? Don't know how those work for him, but on 2nd and 2, the Dolphins go nowhere. I got Le'Veon Bell. He's got like 99 juke, and he don't fucking juke on anybody. Don't understand it.
If it's that high, that's sad.
That's what I think. That's what people complain about this game is that some things just they don't make any sense. It'd be one thing if like a guy and then a dude to do something.
I'm telling you, I think the abilities. What I think happened was they knew that all their stuff was effed up, so the abilities came in as a band-aid. Because like the escape artist is a prime example. If you have 90 speed and you have escape artist, you're faster than a 95 cornerback at all times. And take my numbers with a grain of salt, of course. I don't know the exact numbers, but.
Le'Veon Bell is on sale. I have no cap, so then did Bugs. Beat again on another carrier. Broncos have a good drive going.
And that was an terrible over pursuit by the. Look at that thing.
Whoa.
They've got to pay it off with some points.
Brissett now again, another handoff here, and it's gonna be. The yards are sweet now. 15 carries, 92 yards.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
Yeah, touchdown here makes this totally a game again. They go even get 3 here. That makes it a 12-23. The Broncos are pretty good at converting these little 3rd downs. They're pressed up on the line of scrimmage. We'll see if we got X Factor corner versus superstar wide receiver. And oh, look at this! Brissett.
Wow.
Look at Jake goes in for a sack.
And backs up.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like.
Well, he's not allowed to rush, is he?
On this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, he has to drop back
there we
there.
go.
But imagine if Jake could play the way that he did when he won all his games. If Jake could be the usual linebacker that he's capable of, that would be a wrap, dude. And that's the thing is that Jake has never been able to be the same player that he has been when they made that rule of being a blitzing user. He just, not to say he abused things, but it really hurts his ability to recognize plays. It totally took a lot of toys away from him.
It changes things. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, that's a huge.
For a second there, it confused me. I was like, why didn't he do anything? And then it clicked. I forgot about that. You can't use or rush.
Yeah, like I say, Jake.
For no reason. I mean, the only reason that they took it out was because
no one could beat Jake.
I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. What it did to people.
8 ounce is good. All right, just check it.
He didn't need one. Well, as long as he doesn't sack the quarterback, he could have stood at the line of scrimmage, or was he allowed to go running in there?
No, he can't run it.
Okay, so he could do what he did, but he can't go past the line of scrimmage, basically.
Can't take the quarterback.
Okay, gotcha.
From the gun, here's Brissett, eluding the pressure right.
Now, here's the thing about the Broncos. Notice this drive has taken the entire fucking quarter. There is a minute 50 to go, so if Omar scores on you for the first time, even if it's 3 points, you're at such a disadvantage. My game versus Omar this year when I was missing Adams, I didn't even get the ball, and he misses the field goal, dude. Look at this.
Oh my God!
That is fucking 6.5 minutes for nothing.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams.
Ew, that hurts.
What separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones
He said it was slow on the way down.
It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row.
Oh my goodness, dude. And here's an RPO for the Dolphins, who don't use this a lot, but if they do catch it with it, Jesus. Here comes the San Francisco game. I can see it booting up here. About to lose this game here. Heads up and see if I can get it back. Man, mute this real quick. We are going to get the Denver Broncos or the other game here in a second. Stay with me here.
To close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
God.
Right back to him on first down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Bless you.
Miles
Bless
Jack there to make the tackle.
Uh-oh, who's out?
Who did go out? I can't see the screen right now.
Somebody, it came up. Maybe I don't want to clip that.
San Francisco, Carolina just kicking off here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. You can see the kick out there in the bottom right hand corner.
Don't blame it.
Here's Rosen to throw.
Rosen here now going to go deep.
Blame it.
And that'll be
Would have been completed. Not Rosen, 11 for 34 for 130 yards in the TD. 23-9. The Dolphins up here. Boy, points be big. He goes for the bomb. Can't complete it. It leaves a 3rd and 7 coming up.
In the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Omar taking shots at Bugs, who's homering for Team Trifus as always, to be expected. Just being a supportive brother. Get this clown off the air. The Dolphins gonna run this on 3rd and 7. This is another first down. Versus looks, I don't know what type of defense it is. Some type of press again. Niners, Carolina. We'll see what goes on here. I think that the that the poor San Francisco 49ers are a little bit outgunned here. Could be rough for them.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round.
Wait, we wanna move the San Francisco game to the big screen right now. Miami versus Denver. I mean, this is still a game. It's still a whole 4th quarter to go. You guys let me know what you want to do, but Carolina's got the ball here to start for them. The Dolphins still plotting away here. Reed now 17 carries, 98 yards.
In this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
We'll see if San Francisco can. They're going to have to get lucky. They're going to have the Panthers shoot their dick off more than once, actually. The Panthers can afford a couple mistakes. I don't think that the
It's Walton. And he's gonna
Niners will
protect
play
the
mistake-free,
football
which is
and
going to
take his
hurt them
lumps here at this
to a
stage
degree.
of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that,
And
it's
here's
third down.
Newton. You're running around with escape artist, and he's going to throw this ball away. And guys with escape artists in this league, just an unbelievable advantage on the rest of us. It's just such a ridiculous ability. We'll see what goes on here. Dolphins on 3rd and 2, running up the middle with no problem, not even an ounce of. All right, I guess we're going to be flopping games here real quick. Bear with me. We're going to flip-flop games really quick here.
Effortless.
I'm going to be calling kind of the Carolina game here. See what's up. Niners rely on their pass rush out of kind of standard sets. Get pressure. However, I don't think that's going to be quite enough versus Cam Newton. And plus, you need to put a spy out there with Cam and even contain him. And I don't think that the Niners know how to contain or spy an extra person. And they're pinching their line here, which is not quite the idea. And by the way, you will see Carolina run certain play a repetitive amount of times tonight. I don't think the 49ers defense will be able to bail them out versus this play throughout the entirety of the game. Again, you're going to have to see Carolina throw a pick 6, fumble. So you're going to have to see a couple big things go the Niners' way. The Niners are big underdogs here. Newton going to hand it off on 3rd and inches and get a first down, no problem. Dev Nation Live playoffs here. But this is the wildcard round. This is our last wildcard round of the night. Wildcard punch here in the booth. We got a whole slew of dudes in chat. A bunch of our owners, Detroit, Houston, Oakland, Denver as they're playing. And the Dolphins here are going to kick a field goal up 26-9. And with 5 minutes to go, Broncos' last drive was 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and they got no points. So we will see. Newton here out of the gun. Here is their bunch formation. Heads up or out route and streak here. Heads up. A few flat routes here by Carolina. Newton is 4-5 for 37.
And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 6, the Panthers going to quick hike it and get a nice run for a first down. I don't like this play call here by the Panthers. It's a good smart move here. This drive is whatever, 2:54 to go. It's just kind of definitely chewing away some clock. Newton under center. He is going to switch out to something else. Run it again. Stopped here a little bit. Man, it's 16 rushes for 13 yards, but Niners still moving it. And down in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, the 4th quarter, 5:29 to go. The Miami Dolphins with 26-9 versus the Broncos. Newton, a nice little check down to his halfback.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's an
Now,
pickup, and that'll
Panthers
make it
in
3rd
the
down.
red zone. RPO here to the sideline. This is going to hurt.
Throw here, that's complete.
Oh, boy.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Niners bite on that. Crazy. And they're lucky that isn't a touchdown right there.
When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
Carolina here, down inside the 5-6 yard line. I think there's a flag on the play, which is going to be a face mask. So now let's be 1st and goal from the 1. San Francisco in danger of going down 7-0 here. Early Dev Nation Live wildcard playoffs. Dr. Rice here in the booth. We're in season 34, rocking out our 5th season of the Madden 20 cycle.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
And Carolina is going to run it on 1st and goal and just get right back to the 1 yard line.
They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Newton takes it himself. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the one. Call it no gain on the
Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. I've been on for about 6 hours today. Welcome to the fucking show, bitch. Somebody dropped me a fucking bit, a tip. I feel like if you watch a homeless bum play a harmonica in a street for 20 minutes, you give him a buck. Jesus Christ. Let's go here. Carolina scores. They're up. They're about to go up 7-0 here on the Niners. Oh, Dolphins grab a lurk here, and they're going to take this back for 6. Tack on to the lead here. Look out, man. Oh, no. Drop the oh no emoji. It is over here. The Dolphins 32-9. The Broncos still haven't scored a touchdown in the playoffs yet, I don't think. Jake just dropped in, but I didn't get I don't know what he was saying there, but I don't think the Broncos this cycle have scored a touchdown in the playoffs. So they're gonna have to learn somehow to score on 6-minute drives. Jesus Christ, dude.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is
Omar is a fucking bum. Welcome to the show. Big Bugs, thank you for the cheer.
Chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Omar is a total bum for sure. I can't disagree with this.
Give him 4 on the
It is over after the pick 6, man. That here widget, I think.
After
7-0 here. 3rd and 2 coming up. Sorry, I blacked out. I was watching the Denver Broncos throw pick 6s. San Francisco runs a lot of power stuff, and oh jeez, man, look at. I was gonna throw this ball away. See what the Niners do if they call slants. Are they going to actually hand the ball off? They're going to hand the ball off, and this is a smart move. The good news for Carolina, or San Francisco, is that the Carolina defense, man, they just call pretty much zone coverages. They're not going to bring up the line of scrimmage, and they're going to run backwards to their linebacker, and they're going to give up big runs versus this team like crazy tonight. But I just don't know if they're going to have enough gas in the tank here to get this done. Breeda's pretty quick. He'll make some moves.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's
2nd and 8 coming up. Niners looking to score a little bit here, and they're going to run the ball here, and the Panthers are pretty well prepared here. They have a RPO look, but can't get there.
It'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Third and 4 here. Got a lot of options here, which is the good news for the Niners. Let's see if they throw it, see if they run it. I suspect they're just going to hand the ball off here and keep it safe. The clock is ticking away here, and they're going to throw this ball. It's going to be completion. Nice. Not too bad there. Miami down in the bottom left, still moving the football down there. 2 minutes to go. They have all their timeouts, and looks like they're going to be going for the streak. No, Rosen's going to take off up the middle. 6:17 to go here in the second quarter. I think this is only the second possession of the game. The Niners trying to do their thing. Trying not to buck fever. Uh-oh, running out of the pocket here. Jones. Look out. He's got B wide open. He throws it to Y instead. And the Jones now 1 for 2, 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 10. Anytime the Niners throw it, they get a little bit kind of start to shake a little bit. You never know. Okay, now again, if you're Carolina here, then the fucking house, because you know the Niners are running this football. And look at Carolina running backwards. Look at their user, just fucking terrible defense there. Again, literally running backwards to start this play. I don't understand what that is about. I don't know what that is. I see it all the time. But there they go, and they give the Niners a easy first down there. Again, we're going to see that versus Tampa Bay or the Dallas Cowboys in the next round like crazy. Here goes San Francisco again, up the middle, another easy 10 yards here. This is what I expected from San Francisco, them to run it right up the fucking gut with no contest. The problem is, eventually when you get down to the goal line there, the safeties are so close to the line of scrimmage that you will see Carolina get a stop here or a pick or a turnover. This is the only problem. I think that the 49ers will eventually have a hard time scoring if they don't run it in from 20-something yards out or something, or whatever. Again, that's my take here. All this on the radio earlier. That's my prediction. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth, Dev Nation Live. Welcome to the fucking show.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Again, if the San Francisco 49ers score touchdowns is one thing. This ball is thrown to literally to nobody here. Lucky this is intercepted, and this is a quick throw. Don't know what they're looking at or seeing there.
Just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance.
Angled. Dolphins, Broncos, they are done. We are going to switch over to the big screen here. Miami wins this game 33-9. Welcome to this fucking show. We're now in our final wild card matchup here. Whatever book qual uses, here's an RPO out to the sideline. If he's Thielen catches it, he can't really do much. It's a good tackle. And bring up a 4th and 9 here. The Niners gonna just kind of this close.
How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen.
7-3. Again, this is a good drive for them because they score. They're gonna need the Carolina Panthers to shoot their dick right off and give them a free 7. That's what they need here. 4:14 to go in the second quarter. Down to the NFC wildcard game, and then we are all done. It'll be divisional round after this. Gotta be careful with the hit sticks. Gotta be careful with the hit sticks, guys.
Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. As you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Close toss there. That could have been a pick, but it's not. Bam, out of the gun. He's going to run. We're going to get taken down here. I don't know if this is a sack or not. Yeah, they counted as a sack, but it's pretty much a no gain. And Carolina going to no huddle here again. I don't know if the Niners are going to be smart enough to keep in the spy, and they're going to run this ball, and it's going to be down, I believe. 4th and inches here, and the Niners already picked punt, which in this league, I don't know how you don't go for this right now. Welcome to the show, season 34 in our online CFM franchise here. 32 dudes balling out. Got a whole slew of them in our chat. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth covering. I'm not playing the game here, guys. I'm just watching like everybody else. Okay, Niners, 2:48 to go. They have a long way to go with their run game. I think it's important here for them not to turn the ball over. Do they need to score? They need 7, they need 3? No, but take your time here. Let this drive just happen organically. Run the football up the middle like this. I don't know how many 10-yard carries we've seen, but that is another one right up the gut.
everything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Oh, just like that. Automatically on the 38-yard line here. I don't like the idea of running out of the Trey Y flex here versus Carolina for San Francisco, but I kind of like the more power look for them. They still almost broke it. There, heads up, look out. Again, give us a file, hook us up. We have a Discord to join where all our shit goes down, blah, 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 blah. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Got a whole slew of our owners here. Dallas, New England, Oakland, Houston, Denver, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Detroit. Ton of people in chat here. Welcome to the show. You can call in if you're in our Discord channel with just tapping the stream chat icon in your. I think JJ's referring to the last run here. I'm addressing Chad here down our screen. That could have been a touchdown. Yeah, he was. Brady was kind of bouncing around, and he had a huge hole there. If he could have just stayed up a little bit longer, definitely could have escaped. Play action passer. Got to get this off before the pass rush. He's going to throw to X on the other side of the field, and come down with this one. This is going to be down to the 37. This is going to almost put them in field goal range here versus the man defense. P-A-Y shot. Boy, if he could have thrown it to the other side of the field, there's nobody over there on that route. Look at the replay, but he might have had a huge gain on the back side of the field there. Here's a base carry, and Carolina goes for a hit stick and whiffs. Boy, if Michelle can make a guy miss there. Minute 27 to go here. Niners moving the ball quickly down the field. They still have 3 timeouts. They're on the 32-yard line. And not throw an interception here. Points are huge, huge, huge right now. Just give Breida the rock. Let Carolina have to make a play. Still running backwards there. And it's another 3-yard carry.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And 3rd and 2, I have no idea how you'd be attempting to throw the ball here. Don't do it if you're Qual. Oh, here's this look. The HB wheel from last year's Madden doesn't really work in this year's Madden. If they throw this football, throw it, and he's going to get destroyed, and it's going to be a fucking, that's it. Could have ran it.
And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
But Niners will be happy with the 3. Oh my God! I think he's not just gonna miss the field goal. He's gonna get it blocked, and oh my God! For some reason, he goes full power, misses he's missing the field goal no matter what there. Oh my God, Qual, dude, what are you doing here? Now you got to be careful. You got to send the house here. You can't give up a monster play. Look at fucking the camera up. He's got Buck Fever is real right now, calling flat zones, heads up on the corner route. Yo, the Panthers might score it. The field goal here would be devastating. It would be a 6-point swing. God, look at the Niners. Fuck this field goal up real bad. And here's a little handoff from Carolina, but the Niners are all over it, so it's somewhat close there.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job.
Carolina here now. Out of your close set, and they're going to go look for the corner route. This is going to be caught here. The Niners do not swat this down. This is not good D, especially when they had that guy bumped over there. Well, if you're the Niners right now, you got to buckle down. You can't break here. Can't give up a touchdown. Look out. These are tough plays from Carolina. In the RPO, everyone's going to be blocked over here. This is going to be an easy play. We've seen 2 RPO plays from Carolina here in the red zone, and the Niners, again, they are not up to the task of stopping these red zone plays here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Carolina going to run it here up the middle, and they're going to be stopped. Again, if you are the Niners, got to watch the cam scramble the spy, and you have to be over on the back side of the field with an RPO. But Carolina is out of timeouts, and they're going to elect to kick a field goal here. Go up 7, which they do. They drill the field goal. So Niners go on the field with a good drive, and they blow a field goal, get it blocked, muff the kick. They were going to make it anyways. They shank the shit out of it. Carolina capitalizes with a quick strike, 3 points, 10-3 now. Don't have any idea who gets the ball at halftime. Niners will need something big to go their way here soon. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. This is our 34th season here, online CFM. We got 32 dudes balling out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be.
And the Niners here going to run the ball up for another 10 yards, and they're going to call timeout to get one more playoff here.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
50, plant. Push him back. Push him back. 5.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down.
We're going to do the ball here.
This will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. As
we are going to halftime here. Carolina, I'm going to go take a piss. I'll be right back. Hold up.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Bravo.
From the gun, Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Protein spill. Hey, Foxtrot.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. The former Michigan State Spartan, the rookie Justin Lane, there to bat it away. But it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work, while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Welcome to the fucking show, bitch. What the hell did I just miss? Looks like Qual just punted. Carolina with the ball back. Newton under center. He needs a lot more pressure. He's going to throw this ball down the middle, and it needs to be intercepted, but it's not.
aggressively.
Boy, that's tough.
Could have been a game
Just got a little more
changer
Vosky here,
there in
Dr.
the
Spence,
second
here in the booth.
half. Instead, it's third down. An incomplete pass on that
Gonna bring up
last
3rd and
play.
11.
That means they'll need to come up with something here
Heads
on
up here.
3rd down.
Carolina, or the Niners have just been rushing for the entire time, and they're going to go deep down the field.
Well, this is
It'll be a completion.
taken, and it's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor.
Kind of an aggressive cut
Second half.
streak there. If you're Niners, you got to spot that ball down. Oh, this is terrible defense. Oh, man. Just gets owned on the cutback lane. Whips a tackle, and then we have the broken tackle there down at the 5-yard line, and this is now Carolina up 17-3 in full control here. Ugh. Again, we said San Francisco a big underdog here in this game.
Because they were counting on getting into the game
And,
a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's fielded in the end
Christ
zone.
almighty, please, God, don't play until my wife goes to bed, or I will get my fucking shit kicked in.
The 20 to the 22-yard line.
I have the Dr. Ice Punch here's been on stream here for we've been in stream for over 5 hours a day.
San Francisco offense ready to
God
start
help
the
me.
next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive.
Brady here gonna get the handoff, and he's gonna be stumble ahead here, break a couple tackles on some strip attempts.
The situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on
The $3 a month that you pay, Max, is it adds up to me about 5 cents an hour for me, so not really quite worth my time. This is totally for entertainment. Out of the goodness of my heart, there's no money made here whatsoever. I could work I could do an hour of work, real job here from home, and get paid ungodly amount. Ugh. Jesus. Jones gonna throw here.
So
on
what'd you do to get questioned?
What's that? What I do get questioned?
Yeah, why is he, this is what you pay for again. What'd you do? What'd you fuck up?
Oh God, I was like, dude, please don't play these next games until like 11 o'clock before my wife goes to bed or something. I'm here all fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
You gotta
even,
hire yourself a,
maybe even
an
10:30.
announcer.
Yeah, I gotta hire somebody. All right.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the
Actually,
last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Alrighty.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
When DeForest Buckner was at Oregon, for much of his career, the opposite.
Welcome to the show, Dev Nation Live here. We are in our last Wildcard game here in our 34th season. Newton dropping back. He's finally going to get sacked tonight. I think the Niners finally send a blitz here. They decide maybe that's a good idea versus the play action bomb. Panthers here with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter and a bit late here.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost.
Niners are going to need to come up with a huge touchdown or something like right now to get in this game.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Come on, set.
We lost KD fan 3. Everything that Max says about the schedule is usually a total lie. Dude makes up more nonsense than using a stick at.
First down, Michelle. They give him 4 yards there.
Michelle here, 4 rushes, 21 yards.
Success. A nice inside run. Sets up a
Again,
great
the
man.
Panthers a heavy favorite in this game. They are up
Ready, ready.
17-3 here in the third quarter. We're deep in the third quarter, 2:20 something to go. Taking away Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth.
It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd
Jones
down.
here out from underneath center. He's going to throw a screen, which we see a lot of screens from the San Francisco 49ers in the regular season,
And this one's gonna
but
go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
haven't seen a lot of screens from them tonight. And that was 3rd down, man. I didn't know that. It brings about 4th and 10 from the 42. Ooh, boy, that's fucking tough, man.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for San
And
Francisco.
they're going to punt the ball here. Oh, God. And they're going to punt into the end of this. Is fucking mangled. What in the fuck is juice? 17-3 here. Carolina's got a couple scores, and the Niners just don't have enough juice here. KG Fan 3 is back. Do I keep losing you for whatever reason, AJ?
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, the phone said connecting, and then I couldn't disconnect, so I had to turn off my
When
phone.
you've got a lead like
Nonsense.
this, you content to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like
Absolute
your defense,
nonsense.
you have the lead,
Welcome
you're
to the show.
controlling the
Welcome to
game.
the show. We got
Put them in
Green
the
Bay,
tough spot.
Houston,
You want to get out there and get
Denver,
something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
KC,
Up at the 29,
Miami,
they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Cowboys. We got a whole slew of dudes. Here's a counter from the
Don't forget.
Panthers.
Gonna be stopped cold behind the line of
Did I say Houston? Who? James Jones?
Officially, it will
Welcome to the
go
show. Definition
1
Live.
yard loss.
We got
Houston.
KG Fan 3 in the booths and stream chat calling over there and from our Discord server. That's how you call in. I'm here in the booth, Dr. Ice Punch, covering the games, and the Panthers are going to take this up
And he's got it
inside zone
across
for a
the 30,
huge gain
47
here. Thank you for the cheer, Too Tall Jones.
yards, the pickup there, and also a first
Feel free to
down.
please, guys, use your subs. I think our subs are down right now, honestly. We have a lot of guys in our Discord server who are not subscribing who normally do. So, guys, check to see if your sub is up. Click the subscribe button if you can.
On first down. McMahon, and just no
Forgot that it's
chance of
April.
turning the corner.
I think
He
a
can
lot of
only
guys
get
are
back to the
subs
line
are
of
up.
scrimmage. 2nd and 10
Normally we
coming
have.
up.
Oh, no.
Actually, we're up. We're back up. I thought we were down there for a minute, but we're back up.
Again, 2nd and 10. Now P. Ryan. He'll get
Newton up the middle here, or he sends welcome to the show. Thank you for the bits here. Dropping the bit jar. You can fill this fucker up and drop if you get it filled up at some point, you drop a buck or whatever in there. Out of there. I'm gonna drop a whole slew of bits. for
10,000 too.
myself. Yeah, we're getting close to the jersey giveaway. We're 19% away there.
This will be 3rd and 6.
And look at this. The Niners again finally coming with a blitz here. They needed to do this earlier in the game. I will be definitely dropping some bits.
I'll watch for a fake here.
I don't think they're gonna fake it, but could be wrong.
Didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
Could be wrong.
Really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
A good punt down to the goal line, but it's gonna go out of bounds here. Welcome to the fucking show. Dev Nation live here, season 34. Playoffs is our last game of the wild card round, then we're on to the divisional round. While we're at it, I can
The 49er
schedule
offense
here.
set to get this drive underway. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit. Maybe down.
Jones out of the gun. I don't know if how many passes he's even gotten off tonight. He's going to take us. He's going to get a fumble. Look at this. This is San Francisco. This is going back.
Takes it
Oh my God! Cover your eyes if
Not
you're
gonna lie
a
to you,
Niners fan.
That's kind of a fucked up fumble right there.
What in the fuck is that, dude?
No tuck rule right there or anything like that?
Oh man,
Ball
that's
was
just
going- arm was
a
going
muff
forward,
rule,
ball was
dude.
going forward.
That is a muff rule, dude. Ooh. Oh.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that
What the
cause.
hell is that, dude?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Jesus God.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
What that is mangled, dude. That ain't good.
Who needs offense when you have fumble sixes?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over.
If I could
this
score on
drive.
fumble
A few
sixes all day, I
moments
wouldn't
ago,
care about
they
my
were in
offense.
that situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The run got 4. Now
Oh man, the Niners here finally to the playoffs, but they can only muster a 3. Not quite the story of the Detroit Lions. They're going to throw a ball down the middle here, and this is a fucking catch right now.
Are you kidding me?
23 yards the pick up there.
I thought that was picked right now.
I think you got to love the
It
gloves
should have
as
been.
well.
I guarantee you, the
Just
Carolina
one-handed
Panthers
catches.
owners
That
going,
was great, and they're
what?
fun. They become
What?
a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
get-
And I
it's
know
like half
that sounds like
one-handed.
we're taking credit
Yeah,
away from
it's
the
a
guys.
little
We don't
mangled,
mean
but-
that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to
I mean,
be
if,
helping in a big
that,
way.
if it's a closer game, you
Here's a
start to
throw
get
that's
pissed off.
taken in out of the backfield.
Oh yeah, that's mangled right there.
That time, second down.
We still have the whole fourth quarter, 24-3. This is the beatdown.
That completion, 0 yards
Pretty much,
gained.
yeah.
So
You
they're
need
behind
21.
schedule.
You need a
Undoubtedly,
collapse from the
They were
Panthers.
hoping to
Which you
get it
need.
to him. He can
We've
make
seen
a
the
man or two
Panthers
miss,
have it in
but
them,
no
but
close
not worse than that.
Here's Breida.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you have, I don't think the Niners can put enough pressure.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
I mean, 15 for 77 is not bad rushing.
But you
but
got to know that he feels like he's
I don't
right
see
on
it.
the verge.
He's not. He
That's
hasn't
probably
busted out
exactly
any
what he's
crazy
telling him in the
big
huddle right
plays.
now.
The Niners
No,
on
no,
third
he is
down,
not, so-
lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point.
So, like,
This time it's 3rd
He's
and
doing
3.
this correct.
They run again.
Oh God, on 3rd and 3, he gets totally muffed. Breida's only got 16 for 75. He has been slowed down, obviously, big time tonight.
Continues to be a struggle for
I
this
mean, and that, those aren't
offense.
even
This
that
home
horrible
crowd,
in
they're growing
numbers.
a little
But
restless here in
and
the
then you
second
have
half.
you have to
And I
remember
think
too.
they
He's
just gotta
sort. He's
look at
playing
how
catch up
they're trying to
the
move
entire game.
football. Yeah, you want to run
Oh yeah.
it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes.
I think he would have
They can
had
take
more
the
rushing
aggressive run and
attempts
give
if
you
he
a little
wasn't
more
down by
space.
21. Oh, and if he also didn't violate the 12-12.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down.
Jones on 4th and 5 is going to chuck it in. You know,
Looked
it's
like he had it and dropped it, and the Panthers will get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do
There
things
we
like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down.
That's what I'm talking
by that
about.
deficit. They haven't
Um,
made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example.
kind of clock just ticking away here.
It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Now a carry for P-Ryan.
Broncos couldn't score a touchdown tonight. Niners here
Up to the 40.
trying to get something going.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there.
I don't see him.
There we go. There's a subscriber. We got Godzilla up in fucking chat here.
In order to bring this one home.
Let's go, dude.
3rd down. McMahon, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far.
And here's a,
Season's away.
oh, there's a fucking giant, there's a subscription ball. I
And a little
fucking
too much mustard on
make
that
some
one.
fucking
It's
moves in
into
the
the end zone. A missed opportunity there.
chat.
Maybe.
There we
Thank you,
go.
sir.
17 months straight for Toontal Jones. Thank you very much. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. 'cause
Looks
no
like we
points
have word
against
that
the
we are
team on
not getting
both
KC
sides.
Miami tonight. That's not the worst thing in the world, honestly. I want to be on the call that game. If it goes off a little after 10:30, I'll most likely be on. Dallas versus Carolina again. If it goes on after 10:30 or something, I'll get on the call that game. I don't quite want to.
Are the Lions and Bucks getting on soon?
Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because
What's the score to that Miami game?
is the last line of defense against a long pass.
33 to 9,
34 or something like that. Yeah, 33, 34 to 9.
A big play could result for the offense.
Gonna update the schedule here. Jones gonna throw a longer out route here. It's gonna be completed.
It's complete. His first catch
Interesting.
in this Wildcard game, and it's good for a first down.
34 to 9, man.
Jones now a perfect.
All right, Murray, I gotta go tuck in my kids, so
Fuck him in. Call me
Probably
back.
won't be back for this.
Hit me up. See what's still going on here.
all right.
Hey, Jim.
And maybe I'll radio later if no one can.
Alrighty. Let's say I'll be on later. It's just right now. It's
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbound.
Oh, I don't.
Keep the
Yeah,
clock
I'm-
running. Just
I understand.
lead the game out that way.
All right, you're terrible.
you're terrible.
To throw again on second down. Jones.
Jones gonna throw a pick here, rolling out. I don't even know if he's got his plays in yet.
Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues
Broncos
to slip just further
and
further
can't
out
get
of
it
hand.
done.
And able to get
And
a couple
KC
of
versus
seats
Miami is gonna be tomorrow. Apparently, I'll put that on the schedule here.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final
1 for 5,
couple
2
minutes.
versus 3. Carolina still doing the thing, running the football here.
Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Carolina, the 5 seed.
They'll keep it on the ground. McMahon, and he has the first down yardage before they bring
First
it
down
down
for
at the
Carolina here.
45. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Just updating the schedule here. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth doing the Discord. Got Carolina versus San Francisco right now. Miami versus KC going down tomorrow. Got our scores up. We have Dallas versus Carolina at some point. Cleveland versus the Chargers here. And the Niners here are going to, the Panthers kneeling this down 24-3.
Here, a tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did.
More likely Monday, apparently.
And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
Travis 1990 is about to get a phone call here from the top. Pick this fucker up. It's over. Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Max, you fucking bum. I know you're there. Pick the phone if you clown. Waiting chicken fucker. I don't think we're gonna have the. I don't know what's going on with Tampa Bay as well either. We'll see what goes on with that game. This is a fucking ominous black screen here. It's a little bit creepy. 24-3. I'll update the score here. Dev Nation live here. Welcome to the fucking show. Playoffs going on. If we, like I say, I'd like to get a little bit of break here. Go see my wife for a little bit. She goes to bed in about an hour. I can be back on. And feed is cut down. Score is getting updated here. All right, what do we got here? Dev Nation Live. I'm trying to get some updates on these games. If they're after 10:30, I'm going to be on. I think we're going to shut this fucker down right now so I can go see the wife for 2 minutes. Okay, I should be back on here. We have pretty good audience, man. It sucks to lose everybody, but sounds like we're not gonna get these. At least the Tampa Bay Detroit game is on a wait right now, but yeah, I gotta go get them. I gotta get the muff right now, dude. Listen, I don't even care, what type of cheesecake it is. I'm all after it, man. I'm not holding back. I'm going in. I need a muff, dude. It's over. All right, guys, listen. The divisional round here is basically set in stone. We got the schedules up, we got the scores up, and you can expect, I think, to see Dallas and Carolina at some point tonight, and I think maybe even Tampa Bay versus Detroit. So that's what we got. Like I said here, I just reached out to Max. He got nothing from him. I will be updating the stream here real quick, and then I'm off. Again, we'll see everybody hopefully in an hour or so, or 11 o'clock. I don't know what's going to go on, but we'll see. Dr. Ice Punch out. Thank you for watching. And again, hopefully we have good games tonight and or tomorrow. Again, the divisional round, conference title game, Super Bowls to come. Should be fire. We will be back, motherfuckers. Welcome to the show. I Punch Ice.